Hello, here we are again filming a video series on weightlifting, working out, getting in shape. We've got answers to your many questions, whether your goal is to get in shape, your goal is to add muscle size, add strength, power. These all have one thing in common, and it's that you have to dedicate time and put effort into working out. It doesn't matter the mode of training, it just matters that you put some time and effort into it. So what we wanted to do is start off from ground zero. A friend of mine a couple of weeks ago, she asked me to put together a routine for her. And I thought about that. I've been doing this for so long that I really they didn't even know where to start. And she was slightly offended because after a couple weeks, I still didn't come up with something. I didn't just pull something out of the air. So I thought, what a good idea to start from the bottom, not assuming that you know anything about weightlifting, about getting in shape, and mostly that you know anything about this place called the gym that can be so intimidating. So we're going to start there. What to do when you want to get in shape, what to do when you finally decided to take that step into getting into the gym. We're going to cover some things that are required so that it's a good experience, it's not an intimidating experience. And then we're going to move into some other things that I think are very important once you get into the gym. So many questions. Do I wear a belt? Do I wear gloves? So many things like that we'll answer. So let's begin with picking a gym. This is very important. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a gym where it's just bodybuilders go there and there's weights all over the place and dumbbells and free weights and bars and pieces of cardiovascular equipment. In today's day and age, we have choices in how we're going to get in shape, what kind of gym we're going to have a membership at. It's gotten popular now to do things like rope training, formerly called undulation, kettlebell training. There's gyms for that. There's gyms where you can just go and get a good cardio workout, boxing, just punching a bag for about an hour. So first and foremost, you have to decide what your goal is. What are you trying to accomplish? Are you just looking to lose body fat? Are you looking to get faster for a sport, more powerful, that kind of thing? Once you've determined what your goal is, then you can decide what kind of gym you want to go to. So we're going to take probably where most people are, and it's either to get in shape or to increase physical performance. So taking that as a model, let's look at what kind of gym you want to pick out. If you're a female and you're not comfortable being in a gym, you feel intimidated, there are many choices of gyms as far as gyms that only cater to women. There's female-only gyms. That's definitely an option. I encourage women that are uncomfortable, that feel that everyone is looking at them, to go to a gym like that. When you do get into a gym like that, it's very important that you meet people there, people who will keep you accountable. When you don't show up, someone who will say, hey, I noticed you didn't go to the gym. That's always a good thing in gyms like that, to just meet people that are going to encourage you to keep coming. So that could be an option for women out there that don't feel comfortable in the average gym. Then you have men that want to go somewhere where they can lift freely, that they can make all the noise they want. We call these hardcore gyms. And there's some of those out there. They're usually smaller. The worst thing that can happen here for someone with that goal is to go into a spa type of gym and start throwing around weights and be in the middle of a workout and get told to leave or to calm down. That's not motivating. So make sure you pick the gym that's more suitable to your goals and the kind of place you feel comfortable in. Most gyms now try to cater to everyone. They have plenty of free weights, they have a lot of cardiovascular equipment, and then they have usually some kind of cardio classes that you can attend. And so, it really brings in a mix of people. Once you found this gym, it's important for you to start thinking about what times you're going to be able to go. A lot of times our schedules are tight, so there's only one time you can go, maybe after work or maybe before work. But the question often comes up, what is the best time to train once you found this great gym you feel comfortable in? Well, it's known that early in the morning you'll have peak hormone levels. In other words, at those times earlier in the morning, you'll have a hormonal advantage. For men, testosterone levels will be slightly higher. Women, you'll probably have slightly higher levels of fat burning hormones. So that is a good time. It's good because, especially if you haven't had a huge breakfast, you're already in somewhat of a deficit, so your body's going to tend to go to fat for energy. So consider that as far as the timing of your workout. Early in the morning, if your goal is to reduce body fat, also if you're really concerned in increasing certain hormones like testosterone, early in the morning might be a better advantage, more of an advantage to achieve your goals. Later in the afternoon, usually around between 3 and 5, you're going to have probably peak energy levels. So that's the time that you want to go to the gym if performance is your number one objective. If you're the kind of person that gets motivated by lifting, say doing a 500-pound squat, okay, or a 300-pound bench press, if that is your thing, that is what satisfies you, being able to accomplish these great feats of strength, then those afternoon hours are the best for you. Or if you are a woman who, you've got a cardio program and your goal ultimately is to make it on that step mill for 30 minutes, high intensity interval training, and that's what makes you feel happy and accomplished, then those hours between 3 and 5 are probably the best hours for you. So keep that in mind when you're choosing what time to work out and you're trying to arrange your schedule to fit your workouts in. One thing that you never want to forget is that getting to the gym, regardless of the time, is better than not. Okay, so what's important is just getting there and doing it, showing up. So if your goal is maybe to lose body fat, but you can't make it there in the morning, make it there in the evening, make it there before going to bed if you need to, just get it done. Okay, that's ultimately the most important thing. So we've covered a couple of things. How to pick a gym based on your goals, what's available to you, also based on your goals. We've talked about what times to work out. This is a very common question based on your goals again. So in the next section, we're going to start talking about what to bring to the gym. What is necessary? Is it really necessary to wear a belt? Do you need gloves? How much of this is gimmicky? We're going to talk all about that in the next session.